Hello, everyone. My name is Ceirra. I am a BQH practitioner, divine blueprint activator, and empowerment coach. And I am so excited because today we will be inviting you to our spiritual reset.
Hi, guys. I'm Carrie. I'm the Quantum Gypsy, and I'm a BQH practitioner. I've been on this spiritual awakening for quite some time now and expecting events after events. And here we are back to this journey of the soul. And I'm excited to partner with Ceirra as we're going to be doing this reset for just the soul, just to sojourn on.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we're all feeling like a little tired, a little stuck. Maybe we've gotten caught up into some things that are no longer serving us. We all have those behaviors and those patterns that like we keep doing it even though we know it's not good for us. So this is really the time to come together in community. And for 7 days, we are going to do this together. We're going to do a spiritual reset together where we align and we gain clarity on the spiritual path. We create space for God to actually appear in our life. We're going to reset and clear and cleanse your energy. We're going to learn how to live like you're in your own kingdom of heaven. So, this is going to be a completely free event that's going to be at the end of September. And it's really a journey, it's a deep journey to find the God within yourself.
Yeah, and I know that we've all been on this awakening journey and we're all in different points of the journey. And sometimes you just get tired. Sometimes you're just like, okay, I've got to this point, but I need another breakthrough. Or I know there's a breakthrough right around the corner. And this is just us opening up the space of just love and coming together to be able to, and we're going to be going through this as well, to be able to find that next breakthrough and that next aha moment. And it's really exciting to be able to do this.
Yeah, exactly. We're just creating the space for like that aha moment, for that revelation of, or that mindset shift of how can you change your life? Like, what is the most impactful way for you to change your life, to realign yourself to what is most important? And that is how this course came about. Maybe I'll put it into like a different video, just exactly how this course came about in my own spiritual reset. But I was just ready for a change. Like, I feel like spirituality, I was really just searching and searching and searching. I had all these cool spiritual abilities that came online. This entire new world opened up to me. I was very interested in like the galactics, and I just wanted as much information as I possibly could. And I just got tired. Like something, I just felt like I still hadn't found what it was for me. And it wasn't until I was actually downloaded this entire course. So this is like an entire channeled course that came to me when I was ready for my own spiritual reset, where I was ready to like take a step back and ask myself, what is the most important thing in my life? And since I've made that realignment, I feel more love than ever before. I feel more determined than ever before. I feel more in alignment with myself, with my authenticity. I was able to let go of some of those things that are no longer serving me. And so I'm really excited that I can bring this course to other people so that we can all experience these changes together. Because this is the first time that I truly feel like I have presence in my life. It's the first time that I feel like I have like the presence of God in my life, where I know what's important to me and I can be very grounded in my human experience.
Yeah, I think one of the best things that we have is the capacity to share space with others. And I'm so grateful to have Ceirra, other BQH practitioners that I work with, and the Patreon community that we have of people who are just like-minded and just holding that space and just going through something with them and being able to have a dialogue with others, understanding your journey and just loving you completely for who you are. It helps a lot for, especially for some of us who feel like maybe we're on different paths in the people in our lives personally, and we can't share with them because they might not understand, or just that space, the same space of love just isn't there. And so this is an opportunity for us all to come together. So Ceirra, what type of people do you think, or what experiences that people are going through that really this course can help?
I sat with myself before this and I was really asking myself that question, like, who needs this in their life? And I think it's, we all have those unhealthy habits that we keep doing them, even though we know that they're not good for us. And so this gives us a chance to take a step back and ask ourselves, like, why do I reach for that candy bar? Why do I go to the refrigerator and just open it when I'm bored? Why do I keep doing these things in my life? Like, why do I just sit on social media all day long? Why do these belief systems matter so much to me? Um, when's the last time that you took an entire week for God to truly become a parent in your life? Maybe you've never even connected to God before. This is giving you the space for God to send you messages so that we're going straight to the source so that you can speak to God directly, so that you have a clear path forward. This is your chance to ask, like, God, this person betrayed me in the worst way, and I can't let it go. Like, over the 7 days, just show me how to let this go. Like, show me your love so that I can find it within myself to let this go. Maybe you're just tired. You're just tired and you need to reset your energy, or you feel separate. You're having trouble like letting go of control in your life, and you're ready to take a step back and just maybe what you're doing, it's not working. And it's okay that we admit that the things that we're doing in our life is not working. This is your chance to just take a step back, to do this with me and Carrie, so that you can take a mindset shift, to have that revelation, that aha moment of what's no longer serving you, so that you can create the life that you want, so that you can make different choices. We also do go into divine protection, and this course does use Christian terminology. So it's very aligned with A Course in Miracles that you've seen me and Carrie teach, or me and Carrie, we don't teach it, we're just students of it as well. But it is aligned to Christian terminology. And so it teaches you divine protection. So how can you find the protection from Christ, the power of Christ? And we activate the light of Christ every single day. We sit in that space, we clear any energies or beings from your field, and we we call in just you, the higher self, and God for 7 days, so that you can see what in your life you need to focus on. Or maybe you did some things on your spiritual journey. Like, there's just so much information out there where I know I went into some rabbit holes. Maybe I shouldn't have, but I was just curious. And so this is a way to completely reset your energy so that you have that clear path forward.
So I know we just talked about some of the stuff that we're going to go into, but what the course is going to look like is on September 22nd, we're going to do a spiritual reset method and introduction. We're going to do some energy clearing and using the power of Christ. Each morning, we're going to activate the light of Christ within you, clear space, higher to you, the higher self and God. On September 25th, we're going to do forgiveness and repentance. And on September 29th, we're going to do a closing ceremony and we're going to give ourselves our own baptism. So, whatever that looks like for us, we're going to have a community chat and daily prompts. And what can people also do during the week?
Yeah, so this course, what you're actually going to do during the week as you're practicing clearing your space to you, the higher self, and God. So I've kind of been shown this trinity. So we're creating a trinity in our own life between us, the higher self, and God, so that God can work through us, so that God can give us messages in our life. And so I just want you to be a human during this. You're going to go to work, you're going to play with your kids. Um, Fasting is a great idea. We'll talk about fasting, just like living as pure and simple as possible so that you can create life, or you can create space for miracles to happen, for spiritual experiences to happen, and for God to come to you so that you know that it's undeniably real in your life. Things that I'm going to ask you to stay away from. It's social media. So, for an entire 7 days, I'm going to ask you to stay off of social media as much as you can. And that's because we're all addicted to our technology. And so, I think it's important to see like just how addicted we are. And then social media, it's also reaffirming our belief systems. So, seeing if we can take a step back from those belief systems, we can see what isn't serving us. Um, and then also, I'm just going to ask you to like stay away from certain spiritual practices. So, like any kind of energy work, yoga, anything like that. If you continue to do that after the course, that's totally fine. But I'm just asking for this week that you stay away from your spiritual practices. And that is only because sometimes when we go down these rabbit holes in spirituality, maybe we did invite things into our life that we didn't mean to, or we don't even realize are is there. So if we clear our space to the higher self and God, if we're still feeling things like intrusive thoughts or these really polarized emotions, then this is an opportunity to look and see if like maybe you did invite something into your life. And that is why you're doing that with me and Carrie. So why is this course 7 days? So 7 days is a spiritual number. I do feel like 7 days is the amount of time it takes to really give yourself the space for God to appear in your life. Like, of course, you can do this every day, and God is everything. It's all around us, it's within us. But it's really giving you the space for miracles to happen so that you can be shown that it is real in our physical reality. And so I'm really just inviting you guys to fill out our registration form and to join as a free member on Patreon so that you can become a part of this experience with us.
So speaking of joining as a free member on Patreon, how do they do that?
Yeah, so this event is completely free. So if you want to be a part of it, in the description or in the description below is the link. You're gonna fill out the registration form. I just need to know how many people are gonna be there, what your commitment looks like. The replay is gonna be available. And then you're just gonna go over to Patreon and you're gonna join as a free member so that you can take this journey with us. Patreon is actually the perfect place to do all of this because it's giving us access to like a community chat. Um, I can post like daily journal prompts and we can really talk about like what we're going through as a community and the experiences that we're having as a community. Like, what revelations are you having? And we can talk about it. Like, maybe somebody else in the community went through the same trauma, they're having trouble letting go of something. As we do this together, it gives us the space we can hold space for one another. And then if somebody else is experiencing the same thing, it starts to heal everybody in the group. And it shows that we're all a lot more alike. We're a lot less separate. We're all together in our atonement when we come together and do this as a community.
I'm so excited to do this with everyone, to see what it unfolds for myself personally. I'm excited for that growth and that learning opportunity to get to know my soul more and become more in alignment with it. And I'm excited to see all that was downloaded to Ceirra.
Yes. So I love everybody. I really hope you sign up. Even if you can't make it to like one of the live events, you can still sign up and do this as a community and use the introduction and the method. I'm really just looking for feedback and testimonials, and I truly invite everybody into this group.